Good morning.
Morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Another week.
I know. Morning, Kim.
I'm pretty much going by Trevor Noah on The Daily Show because he keeps saying day whatever. I think we're on like day 52, something like that. So
I don't know. I lost track.
we're pretty impressive.
Yeah. Morning, Satana. Happy Friday.
Welcome.
Good morning, Virginie.
Yes.
Hi, Fiona.
Hello.
Good morning, TJ. Come a little closer. Oh, sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
So we can actually see.
Yeah. Getting old.
No,
Need our eyes checked.
Screen
Or a
brightness.
ring is like. Okay, yes, that's better.
We can
Hi,
see
Cindy.
now.
Morning, Sharon. Happy Friday. Trevor Noah helps me keep track of days too. Yeah. And he also makes light of whatever Donald Trump says. So that's only
Well, we don't have to mention that name right now.
Hi, Steph. Good to see you. Hello, TJ. Hi, Lindsay. So, Friday.
If there's any requests, send them through.
Yeah.
We'll do our best to include them in the flow. Make sure that you call the mother-like people in your life this weekend and wish them
people.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. Yeah.
It'd be weird not to be able to do like a lunch or something.
Yeah. And give hugs.
Nope.
So, we got an email, I guess last night, but I read it this morning, of like how one of the studios we teach at Sweat and Tonic is going to try to deal with the virus once we reopen, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of plans.
Lots of plans. Plexiglass surrounding mats and stations and bikes and stuff like that.
Shoulder opening. Yes.
Yeah, shoulder opening. And yes, Fiona, it's Mother's Day
Mother's
this
Day
weekend.
yeah.
This Sunday, May 10th. So say hi to your mom.
All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started.
So many plans. Yes.
All right. Find a comfortable seated position, cross-legged or kneeling. Allow the spine to stack up tall. Close your eyes.
Just relax your shoulders. Soften the hips, the legs.
Notice the length of the neck here. Draw the shoulders back and down. Feeling the neck actually get a bit longer and the space across the heart expand.
And so for today's practice, keep breathing in and out through the nose. Feel your breath first. We'll move into some heart breathing exercises. We haven't done this in a while. So kind of imagining as you breathe in and out, rather than the breath entering through the nose, you're feeling at the center of your chest. As you inhale, kind of drawing that breath in through the chest, and it enters, filling your lungs, going down your arms, down your spine, to your legs, to your feet, up your spine, to your neck and your face, to the top of your head. And as you exhale, that same breath kind of moves from fingertips, toes, top of your head, back through the center of your heart, and then out. Kind of your breath emulating our circulatory system, how our blood pumps from the heart out to our extremities. And if you like, you can add kind of an intention to your breath. Thinking of your breath as life force, prana, or chi. When we breathe in, we're drawing that energy, that intention, that idea in through the heart. Have it fill every part of your body, reach every cell in your body. And as you breathe out, allow that breath to carry out with it, kind of maybe the opposite of your intention, Let it carry out any stagnant energy, any discomfort, any injury, stress, anxiety, fear, whatever it may be you are experiencing or kind of experiencing in the back of your mind, in your subconscious mind. So once again, we're breathing in and out through the center of our hearts, drawing that air, that prana in through the chest. Have it fill your torso all the way up to your head, down your arms, down your legs. And as you exhale, that breath comes out through the center of your chest, kind of like a Care Bear. Spend a few more moments here, breathing in and out through the center of your heart. Allow each inhale to be a renewal and each exhale to be letting go. The next time that you breathe in, continue to breathe in through the chest, imagining the air coming through the center of your heart. Fill up, pause here, hold your breath in. Feel the fullness of your breath. Feel the breath kind of reaching your fingertips, soles of your feet. Let that breath go. 2 more like this. So again, deep breath in, fill up, hold that breath in. Pause. You're welcome to sigh it out if you like, but start to let go. Still feeling that breath exiting through the center of your chest. 1 more time together. Deep breath in. Try to relax your face and let that breath go.
Take your palms into prayer, heart center, thumbs rest into the sternum. I'm going to take a moment to set an intention. Carry that with you through your practice. Let's start our time to the sound of a single Om. Inhale. Blink the eyes open, release the palms, take the hands back behind you, and feel the shoulder blades squeeze together, puff up the heart, lift the chest up towards the ceiling, chin can stay slightly tucked here. Just noticing the front of the shoulders, the space across the chest. Just like our meditation, breathing into that heart space. One more inhale here, really squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, you can release, start to walk the hands forward, allow a bit of rounding to the spine. Even if you're only coming down part way, no worries. Forearms can be on the floor. We're coming all the way down until forehead finds the floor. Breathe into the space between the shoulder blades, the upper back expanding, the mid back, the low back. 1 more big breath. And sigh it out. Start to walk the hands back. Take the hands back behind you. Unravel the legs. Soles of the feet to the floor. Now you can have the fingertips pointing back or forward when they're placed to the mat behind you. Whatever feels best on your wrist. Press into the soles of the feet. Just coming along for the ride? Okay. Lift the hips up off the floor. Reverse tabletop. And then lower back down. Do 2 more times. Lift, feel the shoulder blades squeeze together, the legs engage, the shoulders are strong. and lower. And last time, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Nice. You can hug the knees into the chest. Round the spine a little bit there. Give yourself a squeeze. Then you'll have to put the dog down. Roll over the legs, plant the palms. Tabletop. Palms out of the shoulders, knees out of the hips. Inhale, take the right arm up and open. Exhale, release the right hand to the floor. Inhale, left arm up and open. Exhale, release it to the floor. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, release it down. One more time. Right arm up. Exhale, release. Left arm up. And exhale, release. Take the knees wide. Big toes touch at the back of the mat. Child's pose. In that child pose, walk the hands forward. Make the arms really long. Feel the palms push into the floor. And it's almost like you're trying to turn the inner elbow, the elbow crease here, up towards the ceiling. This will externally rotate the shoulders. You'll feel under the armpits a little bit more, the lats here. One more breath in child's pose. Open your mouth, side outs. Gripping into your palms, lift the hips high enough you can tuck the toes. Shift the sit bones up towards the ceiling, downward facing dog.
And from your down dog, wag your tail. Sway the hips side to side. Breathe here. Feel how the hands are gripping onto your mat or the foundation. Make sure you're grounding from knuckles and your fingers. Try not to just rest everything into the wrist, protecting your wrists. Grip into the fingers. Next time you inhale, start to come to plank for a moment. Breathe in. Pause here. Take an inhale. Let's lower really slowly together. Exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Try to come into a baby cobra. Try not to use the hands. Breathe in. Draw your shoulders back.
The hands might even float, so you really focus on using the muscles in the back.
Good. And exhale, release. Try to keep your legs on the mat, so pushing the tops of your feet down. Breathe in. Just lifting a tiny little bit. Exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Tabletop when you breathe in. Press up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. And from your down dog, we'll start to walk the feet forward, nice and slow, towards the top of the mat. Once you are there, breathe in, halfway lift, back strong, just like your cobra pose. Exhale, fold forward. We'll lift all the way up, breathe in, stretch. Release your arms by your side, exhale. Guys, so when we lift the arms up, I want you to breathe in, lift the arms, turn your palms to face the back wall, thumbs turn out. So don't just turn from the palms, but turn from your shoulder as well. From your armpit, palms face back, fingers point up to the ceiling, thumbs turn up. Good. Reach a little taller, almost feel like your shoulders are reaching up towards the ears, but it's not from the shoulders, it's just your fingers are reaching up. Take another inhale. Exhale, keep the hands like that as you slowly flow forward. So palms facing up to the ceiling as you're coming down halfway. Good, release. Let's come through a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, place your hands down. You're gonna keep your right foot there. You will step your left foot all the way back. Lower your left knee. When we sweep the arms up, palms face up again. So breathe in, thumbs out, palms face up. Good, allow the hips to gently melt forward and keep reaching your arms up. Turning your palms to face the wall behind you. So there's this external rotation in your shoulders, letting your hips melt. Take another inhale. Good. Exhale, lean forward. Palms now face down when you reach your hands back. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your hands a little higher as you reach your head forward. Take another breath in. Exhale, release your hands onto the mat. Tuck your back toes. We'll lift the back knee. Same thing with the hands. Turn the palms forward, thumbs out. We're going to inhale, reach up again. Good. Bend that front knee. Good. Exhale, lean forward, reach your arms back. Now interlace the hands or hold opposite elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your spine again. Keep that front knee bent. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Push your left heel back, watching your balance as always. Legs remain strong. Take another breath in. Go ahead and bring your left heel down. Turn your chest towards the top left corner of your mat. Keep your front knee bent, shoulder blades squeezing together, arms are strong. Breathe in. Exhale, super slow as you hinge forward towards the top left corner of your mat. Watch the hips. I know it's early in the morning.
Try not to reach your butt towards the right side, in my case, towards Queenie's face. Hug that right hip in.
Yeah. Breathe. One more deep breath in. Nice long breath out. Release your hands slowly. Good. Walk your hands to the left side. Turn your toes to point out. Very slow. We will bend the left knee. Right leg can start to straighten. Don't go super low. If you're like, oh my God, it's so early, I don't want to, my hips feel really tight, don't come all the way down. Go as far as your left heel allows you. You want both heels to stay rooted on the mat.
You can have the Spider-Man the fingers, fingertips on the floor, or you can have the hands off the mat if you feel pretty comfortable.
Hands can do whatever. If you want to bind your left leg, you can. Really depends on how your shoulders are feeling so far. Good. Keep the weight in your heels. Don't want to feel heavy in your thighs or your sit bones. Next time you inhale, or simply release. Walk your hands forward. We'll send the right leg back. Come to your down dog first. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. When you inhale, come forward to plank pose. Lower your knees when you exhale. Find cow spine, so belly down, chest forward, breathe in. Keep your cow spine, shift forward, butt sticks up, bring your chest down into knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskara. When you inhale next, slide forward, come to cobra. Good. Exhale, lift to tabletop, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. Walk the feet forward slowly. Feel every step. Once you're at the top of the mat, breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Lift all the way up, breathe in. Palms face back, thumbs turn out. Good, fold all the way back down, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot stays, right foot steps all the way back. Lower the right knee down. Again, palms turn forward, inhale, reach up. This time, connect your palms, bend your elbows, thumb to the back of your neck, push your elbows up, melt your hips forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, arms reach up, palms face back, lean forward. Back of the hand faces up to the ceiling, palms are facing down towards the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Go ahead, breathe in, reach your head forward, reach your fingers back, and then exhale, release your hands. Tuck your right toes, lift the right knee, ground into both your feet. Inhale, palms face forward, lift up. External rotation in the arms. Palms connect for a moment. Bend your elbows, lift your elbows, bend your left knee. Lean forward, sweep the palms back. Palms face down. Bend that front knee, push your right heel back. Good. Then interlacing the hands, lifting your chest. Bring your right heel down. Open the legs to what looks like warrior two. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart. Keep your front knee bent. Aim for the top right corner of your mat as you slowly bring the head downwards. Don't force your body to go super low. If, usually your head can come all the way down to the mat and it's not coming down right now. Know that it's still early in the morning. Your body needs some time to open.
You might still be a good person.
You totally are still a good
person. Maybe.
Release your hands. Walk it to the right side of your mat. Turn your toes to point outwards. Bend your right knee. Very slowly coming downwards. And your pose might not look like ours. You might be a little bit higher. You might be sitting all the way to the ground. So if you're higher up, that's okay. Keep pressing into both your heels, especially the right one. And then every few breaths, maybe lower your hips a millimeter or two. If you're really close to the ground, if you're really actually on the ground, I invite you to just lift a little higher. So strengthen your hips, your legs. Let's take another full breath here. And then we'll release to the top of the mat. Walk your hands back to the top, step your left foot back. Let's go to down dog first. Take an inhale. Sigh it out. Breathe into plank. Knees down, exhale. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, lower your chin and chest. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tabletop. And then downward facing dog.
Nice. New downward facing dog. Carefully walk your hands to your feet until you find a forward fold, the back of the mat. Walk your fingertips to the left edge. Breathe into the right side of your low back when you get there. If the spine's a little rounded, no problem. The knees can be bent if they need to be. Just notice if you're holding some tension there on that right side of the lumbar spine. You breathe some space into it. One more inhale. Exhale, carefully walk your fingertips back through center to the right edge of your mats. And we send our awareness and attention to the left side of the lumbar spine, the left side of your low back. And breathing into that tension if you feel it. If you're feeling really open and free, just enjoy that you feel really open and free. Take one more inhale into that left side. Exhale to come back through center. Bend your knees a little bit more. Give yourself a halfway lift spine. Feel the crown of the head pull forward. Hands to the hips. Keep the spine engaged. Hip hinge to stand all the way up. So the muscles in the back are really engaged as you stand. Arms reach up. Inhale. Catch the left wrist with the right hand. Pull the arm up. Exhale, squeeze right side body. Lengthen the left. Now if the side bend already feels pretty good, you're getting a nice release under the shoulder, downside body, stay. You can also think about dipping that left shoulder forward a little bit here. Rounding the upper back somewhat, feeling the bottom edge of the left shoulder blade. So we'll come a bit closer, I'll turn sideways. So as you're doing the side bend, if you dip that left shoulder forward a touch, you'll start to feel that bottom edge of the left shoulder blade. Take one more inhale. And then pull yourself all the way up. Flip the grip, catch the right wrist, pull the arm up. Squeeze left side body, lengthen the right. So then as we lengthen that right side, you make a decision. If you already feel something pretty good, stay. You can also decide to dip that right armpit forward slightly. I mean, the visual here is almost like you're trying to continue to pull that right arm off. So we feel the bottom edge of the right shoulder blade. The upper back receiving a bit of release here. One last breath. Pull all the way back up. Release the arms. Give them a little circle, a little shrug. Backwards and forwards. Nice. Now start to take the arms and we'll make sure we're spread out. Big circles. I'm not going to hit any plants.
Oh, why?
Big circles. And I just want you to listen to your shoulders. If you're lucky enough here to have zero sound, zero popping and clicking, well, enjoy that. If you're lucky to have some popping, some clicking, just notice where it's coming from. Sometimes for me, it'll come from the collarbone. All right, sometimes from the head of the shoulder, especially on the left side. Change direction with the circles. Sometimes the movement to warm up the shoulders needs to be a little more dynamic to access those points. You might notice one direction you get popping and clicking, and the other direction, nothing. Try to keep the right arm going forward and the left arm going backwards. Why not? And then switch, left arm forward, right arm backwards. And if you're messing yourself up here, no problem. Coordination is pretty tough. Relax, give the hands a little shake. You're at the back of your mat. Little tea break for Queenie. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way over the legs. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Down dog. Feel the space you have here in your down dog in the shoulders. Lift up and out of the shoulders. Crown of the head is reaching towards the hands. Neck is long. Inhale, shift forward to a plank. Then exhale, count of 10. Down to your belly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. How do I count? 1, 0.
Might as well just random number. 38, 25.
All right, reach the arms back behind you, palms face up next to the thighs. Inhale, lift chest, chin, arms, and legs. Exhale, lower back down. Doesn't have to be very high. Do that 2 more times. Inhale to lift, maybe just a couple inches. Exhale to lower. Last time, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Take the left arm straight out to the side. Right palm under the right shoulder. Push into the right palm. Roll towards left side body. You can always do cactus with the arms if you're looking to get more into the chest as opposed to the front of the shoulder. Variations involve releasing the right hand, bringing the right foot to the floor. You might even reach back with the right hand and attempt to grab the top of the left without moving the left hand. Take one more inhale here on this side. On the exhale, carefully releasing back through center. Once you're fully released, then we wiggle the fingers, roll the shoulders, switch sides. Reach the right arm out to the side. Left palm under the left shoulder, push into the left palm. Roll towards right side body. You can bring the left foot to the floor behind the right leg. Try not to move the right hand, but you could release the left hand, reach back, and see if you can touch the top of the right hand or bind. Hello, Queenie's hair. Breathe across the shoulder and chest. Again, you can use cactus here if you're looking to get more into the chest than the shoulder. One more big inhale on this side. Use the exhale to carefully release. Once you're fully released, back onto chest and belly, wiggle the fingers, roll the shoulder. You have to trust me a bit. Wiggle off the left side of your mats. Queen's lazy this morning. Our arms reach forward.
Roll onto your back.
Roll onto your back. And you're back on your mat. Feet a comfortable distance apart. Pause for a moment here. Last shape, bending the knees, soles of the feet to the floor. Have the feet parallel and hip width. Press into the soles of the feet, press into your palms. Inhale, lift the hips up. As you lift the hips up, you might stay here. Don't even have to lift that high. Maybe today you're just noticing the strengthening of the glutes in your bridge prep. If you're going a bit further, interlace the hands behind the back, squeeze shoulder blades together, drive that fist down into the floor, and lift your hips up a bit higher. Pushing into the legs, setting the chest towards your chin. So this becomes about the upper back and the shoulders, just as much as it's about the low back and your hips. If you have variations, you're welcome to bust them out. Otherwise, you got another breath or two in your bridge before releasing the hands and bringing the spine back down carefully. Windshield wiper the knees to the right and the left, massaging the outer hip. And take your time when you come through center. Step the feet. Straighten your legs. Lie flat. Shavasana. If you'd like a little bit longer here, you're always welcome to it.
To reach your arms overhead, point your toes, take a deep breath in, stretch out the body, side out. Bend your knees. You can rock yourselves up, you can roll to one side, make your way to a seated position. Sitting tall. Relax the shoulders, reconnecting to body and breath, going back to the same pose as the beginning of our practice. Just noticing the effects of the last 30 minutes. Only 20 minutes of movement, but 30 minutes of focus on breath and body awareness. close our practice with a sound of Om. Place your hands together. Take a deep breath in. Bow your head. Once again, thank yourself for making time for your practice. We thank you for joining us today. Hope you're able to find some peace, love, gratitude on the mat. Take that with you into your day. Share it with the people you interact with. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Namaste. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. Oh, come closer.
So we can actually see.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you. Hope you all had a great week so far. And once again, remember it's Mother's Day this Sunday.
Yeah.
If you have friends who are moms, wish them a happy Mother's Day.
Dog
as well.
moms, you know.
Dog moms.
Cat moms.
Best moms. They're so easy to be a dog mom.
So true.
Unfair.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much. Yes, morning coffee.
I will take that as high praise that we are your morning coffee. Yeah. Because you know what's my morning coffee? Morning coffee.
Thank you, Steph. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, TJ. I knew that those squats were good for you. Thanks, Ajana. Jen, good to see you. Kim, we're
doing all right. We're doing good this week.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. We're good today. We feel good today so far.
Yeah.
Last couple of days have been a little bit off. Yeah. But I mean, I think that's like for everyone, right? Some days we feel fine, it's good, happy to stay home. Other days it's just a little more uncertain. We don't know how long it's gonna last.
Sure.
Yeah, not even really knowing if studios will survive or afterwards what's gonna happen. So there's a little bit of kind of uncertainty on our end here. Are we going to change careers? Miss people, and just the dawning of realizing that we will never really, for a long time, get back to a regular sweaty class where we're close to people, where we can provide adjustments.
Until
like
things
kind
are
of stuff.
safe.
Yeah, until things are a lot safer. So it's just kind of, there's a little bit of mourning with that.
Yeah. I think it's like we didn't really realize in March that final week and weekends that we were teaching that like those were
the
like
final one.
the last
like,
few
for a long
classes that
time.
we were going to teach for at least a few months. That would have that many people in the room, and definitely it's a mix of feeling grateful to have been able to have taught like that, and also like Queenie said, kind of like mourning that we're
But
not
even
able to do
when we
that
go
right
back
now.
to being able to go outside and stuff, it will be a while, maybe for a long time before.
Yeah. But
do
what
this
gets us through it, and like on the rough days, you know, for those of you that have been supporting us, commenting, saying things, giving us feedback, even like we really like that. That helps us to feel like, okay, like we're still doing something that's having some kind of impact or helping. So we appreciate it.
Yes, we will keep doing these mornings. Looks like, we'll be here for a while, even when things start to open up. Gyms, at least in Canada here or Toronto, Ontario, gyms and, places like yoga studios will be one of the last places to open. So we'll be around. Unless we completely change our careers. But even then, I think we'll still be maybe doing something.
Yeah, we'll keep doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think we're really trying not to cancel any of these Monday, Wednesday, Friday
we're doing our
classes.
best.
So,
Yeah, and we're working on, YouTube content as well. So grateful that, you guys can all still practice no matter where you are, whether you're in Toronto, Hamilton, or come somewhere else completely. Some days it is tougher or some weeks it's tough to have the motivation to figure out what to film. So there's that too. We're like, oh, what's the point? Every class feels the same right now. Especially when there's the human interaction on our end. Like, we really do thrive when we're teaching to sequence to the class, to sequence to who's there, what the class needs and what the vibe is. But right now when we're by ourselves, we're just like, every sequence, every vinyasa, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's just like warriors and like standing on one foot or balancing your hands. Like what's new? It feels kind of a little bit more stale on our end, just because there's no feedback, there's no energy exchange there. But we do appreciate, the feedback from that too, and like hearing that people are practicing and the videos are helping them stay, not just for practicing specific poses, but just to stay active, limber.
Yeah.
So
in the grand scheme of things, we are very, very lucky and privileged, and
yes,
we recognize that.
Yeah. So thanks.
Yeah. Excuse me. If there's any questions, we're here.
Yeah.
Send us a question. And otherwise, I think we're off to enjoy our Friday. Take this little one out. Queenie made mfa cha yesterday. It's a 5-flower tea. It's like a Chinese medicine thing. So that's helping us. We were feeling a little run down, actually, to be fair, physically. So we're building back up our energy, and
Yeah.
you know what we miss is taking other people's classes. We have been doing some stuff, via Instagram Live and Zoom and what have you, but man, I miss being in class. So I'm right there with all of you if you're missing that physical connection of being in class with everyone.
It's also weird. I don't know how we're feeling run down considering we're doing like 30% of what we used to do.
I know.
But maybe that's also the problem. Our body's like, what's going on? Why are you so lazy?
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, hi. So once again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And we will see you on Monday if you are around and up for it. As always, this is up for 24 hours. So even on Monday morning, if you're like, want to sleep in a little, it will be up for 24 hours. So yes, we definitely miss sharing energy. But we're so grateful. Thank you for everyone who's stayed behind and listened to us ramble.
This is like our therapy session, our Friday morning therapy session.
Yeah. It is still very strange for us. Like we're not very used to, even doing stories where we just talk to the story, like a lot of other people do. So it's just really weird. I'm grateful to have Jonathan to bounce things off of, even just right now, not talking about hey. Yeah. So thank you so much.
So if anyone is just joining, this will be up for 24 hours, the full
always.
Class as always. So feel free to
You can skip this whole end.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Who would be interested in a podcast where we just ramble for hours? Anyone?
Not me.
Anyone? Let us know in our direct messages, and then we'll work on something like that. Maybe we'll just, when we have our conversations, hit record and just sit and talk. We'll put a pin in that. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Fiona.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, yogis.